Also important to note how strong the capital markets have been. And you can see the amount of resource mobilization that has happened through IPOs through this year. In fact, just the April to December number is good enough to reach all-time records. So we've already crossed all-time records in the first 3/4 of the year. So not even taking the last 3 months, we are already in record territory. Now, of course, when people hear about this, they tend to have in their minds that what we are really talking about is all the big corporates or the unicorns that everybody likes talking about these days in the media. But the fact is, what you are witnessing here is a change in risk appetite and animal spirits in the economy, which is very much widespread across the country and at every level, and particularly showing through in this field of startups. So here I have two maps. The one on the left is just from 5 years ago. It shows new startups in India as of the year 2016-17. These are not just any company that happened to have been established. These are, these are companies registered with DPIIT as startups using certain criteria. So they are proper startups. And you can see in the year 16-17, there were these few sort of concentrations near Bangalore, Hyderabad area. There was one concentration near Mumbai, and then one in the Delhi NCR area. But most of the country really didn't have a startup culture. Now, 5 years later, that has completely changed. And this is, by the way, data as on 22nd of December. We have not even finished the year. And you can see a complete change. There are at least 555 districts in the country with at least one startup. This is quite incredible. And you can see it's scattered across the country. There's obviously the usual suspects, Delhi NCR area. There is Mumbai, Pune area. There's another hub near Ahmedabad. And I mentioned Bangalore. But you can see that there are hubs all across the country, whether it's in even near Patna and Lucknow, there are startups popping up, and even in parts of the country that, not historically associated with startup culture. You can see even in the Northeast, there are several of them popping up. So this is a real change in some ways in the animal spirits at a grassroots level.